Several asteroids are heading towards our Earth, and how do we deal with such threats? Earth impact and Earth protection. And this is by The Conversation, Monica Grady. Don't look now, but we're currently experiencing a rash of stories about forthcoming global catastrophes, but in a change from reports of climate change pandemics, global catastrophes produced by the impact of a giant asteroid, some kind of a comet, a celestial body. This may feel extra ominous given the events in the recent Netflix film Don't Look Up, in which the Earth is threatened by a planet-killer asteroid. But how worried should we really be, and what would happen if such a body actually did impact Earth and hit us? It may be my experience, she says, that killer asteroids tend to strike in the summer months when news is thin on the ground. Maybe we're so tired of grim news that and associated problems that a killer asteroid or comet makes a refreshing change. Some UK newspapers turned to Nostradamus, the 16th century astrologer. A couple ran stories at the end of 2021 about 2022 being the year in which Nostradamus predicted that the world would end in a giant impact with a body from space. This hook has resulted in tabulations of objects that may or more likely will not come close to Earth this year, 2022. My favorite list was published by the Sun newspaper, which describes 5 asteroids heading towards Earth in this month alone. The scary headline and its accompanying image of an Earth in apparent danger is somewhat undermining by the sentences following the image, in which the newspaper states that all of the forecasted asteroids this year will pass by Earth by a significant distance, and it's very unlikely they will hit our planet. We've already missed or been missed by the first 2 asteroids in the list, 2021 YQ and 2021 YX, which hurtled by Earth January 5th at distances of 1.3 and 2.4 million miles respectively. No, I didn't notice them either, and I study asteroids. There are a further 3 asteroids predicted to pass between 1 and 5 million miles from Earth in the next few days, ranging in size from that of a car to that of the size of the Statue of Liberty. The one that will get closest will still be 4 times as far away as our moon, so not exactly close calls. Is Don't Look Up realistic? The movie Don't Look Up is an allegory using the globally catastrophic impact of a planet killer for the globally catastrophic impact of climate change. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. It's a story about venality, political corruption, political corporate self-interest placed ahead of health and welfare of humanity. It's also very funny. It's a comedy, actually. Now, without giving away too many spoilers, the plot focuses around 2 astronomers, a graduate student and her professor, who discover a comet that will collide with Earth in 6 months' time. They try to tell the President of the United States, played by glorious Meryl Streep, but she is more concerned with the midterm elections. The film pokes fun at right-wing U.S. politics and influence of donations, political parties on policy and politicians, the increasing capacity for modern technology to collect information, AI that is, about health, habits, and lifestyles, and the use of that information by technology giants of big tech. It does not poke fun at the science, though. The discovery of the comet is sort of realistic, which is as it should be, since Amy Mainzer, principal investigator of NASA's NEOWISE asteroid tracking program, was scientific advisor to this production. In the film, the astronomers report their findings to the Planetary Defense Coordination Office, which, as the movie shows, is a real organization and is operated by NASA. The Planetary Defense Coordination Office. So is the film realistic? The Earth has been hit by large asteroids in the past. We have scars on Earth, on not only Earth, Mars, and the Moon. The Earth has been scarred by these large asteroids in the past, which is why there are no enormous dinosaurs roaming the planet today. 66 million years ago, the Yucatan Peninsula asteroid put an end to the dinosaurs. It was almost an extinction level event. So this bombardment every day we are bombarded every day by tons of dust and meteorites. It's certain that a planet killer is written in the future, though occurring at most once every 50 million years. And this is taken much more seriously by international governments than is shown in the film. There is a well-tested protocol for reporting new asteroids and comets, which is how we know about the ones passing close or closest to Earth this month. There are also plans to mitigate the potential consequence from an asteroid on collision course with Earth. These typically rely on deflecting the asteroid's course, as trying to shoot it down last minute is not feasible. It would take too much energy. The launch in November of NASA's DART mission, the asteroid mission, a technology testing mission, will further help us shed light on how to best deflect asteroids threatening our Earth. But where Don't Look Up touches the nerve is the lack of preparedness for the emergency, if when it finally happens and mitigation plans have failed. And here I come back to the allegory for climate change. There is no plan B. In the film, the slogan "Don't Look Up" is a denial that an approaching comet will destroy the planet. It's portrayed as fake news. I thought it was a great film. It's entertainment, but it's not fake news. We are a global community, and we must act together concerning asteroid impacts, celestial bodies impacts, and how to protect our Earth. And this was from The Conversation. It's on phys.org. Of course, we're finding new asteroids and comets coming in at us all the time. The two interstellar asteroids that were found, the interstellar comets that were found recently were found by amateur astronomers, thank goodness, because they were able to use their telescopes to look at the sun. The space agency's telescopes are too big to dip down to look towards the direction of the sun, and they could not find these comets because of that. Let's take a look at space weather, the recent and upcoming Earth asteroid encounters, and what to expect up to the end of February. We have the recent upcoming Earth asteroid encounters on space weather. Yesterday we had the tracking of the all-sky cameras above the United States for meteoroid fireballs. And this is automated software maintained by NASA's Meteoroid Environment Office. It calculates their orbits, velocity, penetrating into Earth's atmosphere, and other things. And daily results are presented here. So yesterday we had 4 reported fireballs. That's not many. Okay, it's close to coming into Earth. And the velocity diagram inner solar system of the fireballs. Orbits intersect single point at Earth. They are color coded by velocity, red meaning slow and blue meaning fast. So they're pretty fast, these ones here. And these are potential hazardous asteroids, the rocks larger than about 300 feet, 100 meters, that can come closer to our Earth. None of these potential hazardous asteroids in collision course with our planet, although astronomers are finding new ones all the time. So this is what came back at us 3 days ago. This one is on Wednesday. 2.2 lunar distances at 7 kilometers per second. Diameter is about 40-50 feet. The next one closest to us will be February 18, 2.2 lunar distances again, going even faster at 10.8 kilometers per second. And this one is bigger, 25 meters. That's about 70 feet across. And this one is March 6th, 4.9 kilometers per second. This is farther out, 3.9 lunar distance. This is 16 meters. March 19. Oh, I thought it was February. Sorry, it's March. I guess they just now updated it. Okay, March 19, 2.2 lunar distances, 8.3 kilometers per second, 16 meters across. And March 21st. Okay, this was found in 2020. 2.8 lunar distances, 6 kilometers per second, and 12 meters across. Okay, so this is potentially hazardous asteroids list. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.